Hey everyone. We're gonna do take two. I don't know what just happened. Facebook hates us. We're always struggling with Facebook. Hope it doesn't freeze up this time and you guys can hear. Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay, so you can hear me, but I can't hear you yet. Okay, there. Now I can hear you.
Yeah? Okay, awesome.
There we go. Everyone. Oh, you know what's funny, guys?
Woo!
I just restarted this and I did nothing differently. So I just want to say, for the record, I don't know what's up with Facebook. I think Facebook hates us because I just restarted and did nothing different. Hi,
Yeah,
Sandy,
it's a bunch
Becky.
crazy.
Who's on today? Minia. Hello, ladies. How's it
What's up?
going? So we have an exciting announcement today, and some of you might already know about this, but today we opened up registration for our Get Your Shit Together challenge. And Kate, tell me about it.
Yeah, so you know what, you guys, like this is a really just perfect timing because like we're going into the summer months and I was telling Alicia, I was like, oh my gosh, like I just feel like now is the time that I need to create a better schedule for my life and my business because now moving into the summer months, Alicia and I have been chatting about this. We're both gonna try and do like no nannies this summer. And so it's just we were just chatting through like some of the things that we needed to do in our life and business. And Alicia's actually helped me do a lot of things already in my own business to get organized. But now, especially as so much is going to be changing schedule wise, I was like, I feel like I need this and accountability and just people need to help me. And she's like, I think I do too. And I was like, well, if we do, then I think a lot of other people do as well. So we went through and we decided like we're looking at the calendar and piecing out like what are the most important things that, hey Donna, what are the most important things that we need to do for our lives and our businesses. And it really comes down to scheduling, but like, how do you schedule certain things? I know that kind of sounds like, oh, scheduling's so easy. It's really not. Like, do you have everything on your schedule? Do you even know what you're supposed to be putting on your schedule and how that's supposed to be blocked out? Probably not. Like, from things that are like, getting your Google Calendar and things like that, all the way through scheduling like certain things in your house, like time blocking certain things in your home to get done that will maintain your sanity and will help continue to push you forward in your business. A lot of us entrepreneurs are working from home, right? So like there are things that people that are working outside of the house and going into an office setting every day don't need to do the same as an entrepreneur is working from home. So, so we have this amazing 30-day get your shit together challenge. We thought it was like a super cheeky but honest title that we could take and break down again, like the same way that, Alicia and I have been working on our business bundle, taking very small, like incremental steps in order to like really organize your life and getting yourself organized like professionally and personally that make a huge difference. And I love how this is set up and how all these little things are broken down, because the last thing that we can add to our plates right now is anything that would be overwhelmed, right? And I feel like that's probably where a lot of you are at, right? Like, raise your hand if you feel overwhelmed or if you have, right? With like all of the things, especially when you look at it big picture, like your to-do list versus what you have time for, right? So I think that like the timing of what we're doing inside of this challenge could not be more perfect.
Like as Kate said, that we're both trying to do this summer. As I have 7 kids, she has 3 and sometimes 4 home. So we had to be, like making that choice to not have a nanny was a big decision for us because I generally have
Yeah.
during the school year, I have a nanny for my 4-year-old. But I want to save up the money right now for the summer because I have all my older kids home. I'm going to utilize their help a little bit more and rearrange my schedule so that I can actually have time for them. That was really important, that on my schedule is going to adapt and change. Not that I'm going to have kids, just free ranging it, but how am I going to adapt my schedule, my work hours around where I can be the one taking care of them instead of paying a nanny, and what can I use that money for instead? So we're going to have, it requires a lot of strategy and planning ahead and intention. And so in this Get Your Shit Together challenge, we're helping you kind of be more realistic about what you can and can't do. And some of our favorite things that we use to make our life realistic, because we have to be realistic. We cannot, we've been in business long enough. I've been in business for myself for 12 years. Kate has for 7 years. We know what we can and can't do. And sometimes that's really hard when you're just starting out, of knowing what you really need to do, how much time things take, and getting yourself really protected so that there isn't relationship breakdowns or client breakdowns or marketing breakdowns. Like, everything starts falling apart if you're doing too much. So this challenge is going to be really, really important. It's one that you might need to go through multiple times. And we're going to actually let you have lifetime access. So once a month, it'll restart. So if you fall behind, or you just feel like you're not doing it well, or you want the accountability, you'll be able to go through the challenge repeatedly over and over, so that you'll keep refining your methods and get better and better at them, because it's not a one and done kind of thing. It's something that you might need to repeat over and over. And so this program, if you're signing up for it, you do have lifetime access to it. So when we have the future groups, you get to be a part of those as well.
Yeah, I'm super excited about this. Already just implementing a few of the things like that Alicia's taught me, and then honestly just implementing a few of the things that we've wanted to teach in this challenge have been really, really amazing for me. I just feel a lot better. Like I've told you guys, I think I've said that before, like having my newborn has like definitely like rocked my world a little bit with just trying to figure things out. I just still feel like I'm trying to figure things out. And I mean, still very loosely, because I mean, he's only going to be 6 weeks old on Wednesday. But I really want to be realistic about how much time I do have, and really prioritize, like really getting crystal clear on my priorities, seeing what I'm able to build and systematize, and what really requires my undivided attention. And the things that do require my undivided attention, do I really want those things? Are those things really important to me? Or like, especially, I mean, on a family end, yes, they're very important to me. On a business end, maybe they're not. And maybe those are things that like, I can let go of, or I can just shift around a little bit. But this, I mean, just in the past like few days has been very, very eye-opening for me. And so I'm really, really excited to share.
And the thing is that what we do, you can go through, there's a lot of amazing time management courses out there. There's a lot of goal setting stuff. Like, a lot of what we're going to be teaching you is already out there. But our focus is, we really feel like we have a different focus than a lot of different business courses. And our focus is very value-based and also goal-based. There's a lot of ways that you can learn time management strategies, but that doesn't necessarily, just because you have figured out how to manage time, that you're spending your time doing the things that get you closer to your goals. Or they honor your values of what matters the most to you. So we like to think that we have kind of a little bit more unique way of setting up these things, because we're very home focused and heart focused in what we do. We aren't just hustling for the money. However, we are big, huge dreamers. We do big, huge things. And so we try to bring the best of both of those worlds together, but being realistic about what we can and can't do, and eliminating everything that doesn't match our values or serve our goals. So that's what we're really excited about with this program, because we want to model to you and show you how we do it ourselves, and not set up an unrealistic standard of some people where you're looking at them and you're like, oh, that's easy for you to say because you've got a nanny, because you've got outsourced da 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 da. I mean, sometimes you get those strategies in place and you're like, yeah, that's easy for you to say, but Kate and I have very unique situations that are very relatable still. And like me being a single mom, if I can figure out how to do it, I feel like a mom with 3 kids could figure it out probably as well. So we hopefully have stuff that is very relatable in how we set things up and manage our goals and our time.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that's it. I mean, and you know what? These are not going to be things that you're going to be like, oh my God, I never ever knew about that. Well, actually, maybe some of them will be. But like, are you doing these things? Are you actually implementing them? And I think that that's where the accountability of a challenge and having other people with you is just so incredibly important. Because like Alicia said, there's no shortage of time management, courses out there. There's truly no shortage of like journals, of passion planners, of all these things. Like how many of these, I mean, I got a lot of these, guys, like a lot of these, and a lot of them are filled out on maybe like 3 pages, never to be, filled out again. And that's gonna stop. Like I'd rather throw all of those away and start over and completely start fresh. Maybe even start fresh in, in emails, not something that we'll talk about. But it's just really important to have something that is like cleaned up, organized, so that you can be a professional in your business. Like you can be a pro at what you do instead of a hobbyist with a side hustle.
For sure. So if you guys want more information about that, we're going to have the link to where you can sign up for that. It's $49 for a month challenge. And it also, like I said, you get to go through it repeatedly. We're also going to be throwing in some bonuses that are just, we don't know what they are yet. But as we go through this course, we're really excited because as you have an opportunity to say, this is what my struggle is, and we can brainstorm together, because if you're struggling with something, other people probably are as well. So if you're coming into this and you're like, you know what, I'm really struggling with this, you're going to have the opportunity in this first month for Kate and I to kind of problem solve it, and we can create things that other people might be dealing with as well. And we're going to add those bonuses. So this first round of people being in this round get something really special that the following months aren't going to get to be a part of. So if you want to be doing this, this is the month that you want to be in this, because we're going to be creating some extra special bonuses as well.
Yeah, so pre-register, we'll put the link below. We kick off on Monday, June 3rd. Perfect timing, you guys. All right, we're super excited to have you in there. We'll see you then.